let me just say this, and I want to say this to the television audience. I made my mistakes, but in all of my years of public life, I have never profited from public service. I've earned every cent. And in all of my years of public life, I have never obstructed justice. And I think, too, that I can say that in my years of public life, that I welcome this kind of examination, because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
Generally speaking, we're constantly looking for reassurance of our values. Contradiction causes us discomfort, which is even stronger when emotions and habits are involved. So we don't challenge our own beliefs, even if we're exposed to evidence against them. The phenomenon is called confirmation bias and occurs to everybody: journalists, uncles, doctors, students, teachers, and even politicians. Especially intelligent and educated people are subject to bias because it happens subconsciously and merely knowing of the issue doesn't prevent it. Real critical thinking is physically exhausting, and in a fast-paced, information-loaded world, we often need to rely on our instincts to make quick decisions. Yet, if we admit to ourselves we are wrong in something, we must face the fact that we don't think as logically as we assumed.
The current image depicts the 6 major media corporations in 2011. In only 6 years, the makeup of the 6 companies has changed significantly, as the companies in their most important aspects are in nearly complete control of the market. Comcast, now known as Xfinity, bought NBC and all of their assets. This allowed them to replace General Electric as one of the 6 major companies. Along with NBC Television Group, Xfinity owns AT&T Broadband. The acquisition of NBC was major and influenced the current merger of Time Warner Cable and AT&T. Interestingly, in 2006, Viacom Media Network split among itself and the former company, which switched its name to CBS. In 2016, CBS and Viacom were in the process of a merger, but the plans failed.
President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance?
Your organization
you are attacking our news organization. Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you state,
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
can you state categorically,
She's asking a question. Don't
Mr.
be rude.
President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be
You're
rude.
attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you
No,
give
I'm
us
not
a
going to give you a
question?
question. I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not appropriate.
Also, citizens need a free press to be able to criticize the government and to expose government wrongdoing, because otherwise the government can get away with all sorts of things that we don't want it to, like, say, spying on us and reading our email and reading our spies' email. Of course, even with a free press, the government can do this, and what constitutes the press in the age of the internet is a debatable question. WikiLeaks, anyone? But the basic proposition that the press must be able to protect us against an overreaching government still stands.
I'm Scott Pelley. Those stories and Andy Rooney tonight.
This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Caution, you are about to enter the no spin zone. The factor begins right now.
This is CNN Tonight. I'm Don Lemon.
From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie.
Fox and Friends starts right now.
I'm Wolf Blitzer. You're in the Situation Room.
And that is the CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world, good night.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
I'm Scott Pelley. Those stories and Andy Rooney tonight on 60 Minutes.